Absolutely. So what this video is going to be about, guys, it's going to be about the difference between the Coop25 and the Coop250, how they are separate, but yet they work simultaneously together, okay, when you are operating in both of them, okay? Now, you can't operate in the Coop25 without being in the Coop250. However, you cannot be in the Coop250 and not have the Coop25 working as well. Okay, so when you're in the Coop250, you're also doing the Coop25 at the same time. Okay, but if you do start off at the Coop25, you can upgrade as your money accumulates in the Coop25. It crosses 250. You can then use that money and upgrade you in the Coop250, and now you're receiving from both cooperatives. Now, even though both cooperatives are working independently of one another, they're still sending you money simultaneously, all going to your same private decentralized wallet in your prospective account. There's nobody in the background deciphering who is getting this money, who is getting that money, whose email address this needs to go to, whose turn is it next in the rotation. No, it is already baked, it is already coded, it is already entrenched and engineered in the system, on the blockchain. So it's all automated, already coded in. This has already been worked out, okay, by the geeks of this thing, okay? And David T. Rosen wanted it that way because he wanted this to be flawless and it can't be changed or hacked or manipulated or tampered with. That's why every time it's performed, every time execution happens, bam, computer knows what to do. That's why I say it's automated. It's coded into the system. Think about your computer, okay? When you got a window up and you got an X up there, you got an X, you got a minimize button, you got to expand or restore button. It's already coded. It's already programmed that when you hit the X, what is the window going to do? It's not going to gyrate. It's not going to blink. It's not going to open up a second window unless you just click something wrong. No, when you hit that X, it's going to do what? Close. That's it. When you hit the start button, or if you're on an Apple, you hit the Apple button, okay? When your mouse hits the Apple button, it already knows what to do. Bring down a menu screen. When you hit the start button, it already knows what to do. Bring up a menu screen. It's already coded. It's already programmed in the system. Can't be changed. Can't be hacked. It's never going to fail. It's going to perform this way every single time for every single person, every single time. So just like when anybody executes the 3 digital banks and they're going to assign their token, what is going to happen? 875, 875, 875. It will not fail. It will not change. It will not fail. It will not change. So when people want to hit you, well, what if you don't get your 3? Well, okay, this is what I'll tell you about that. For me, okay, it's not possible for somebody not to get their 3. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's not network marketing. Another reason, the automation will never be compromised. See, once saying, I can't get my 3, or what if I don't get my 3, you are entertaining as if this is network marketing. What do I mean? Because you've been in maybe 2 or 3 or 4 of the companies before, and when you got those people in, their result and yours was predicated on maybe. It was predicated on production. It was predicated on many different variables that don't come in all shapes and sizes. And so if mama couldn't sell, she probably wasn't going to be that successful. Or if daddy got involved and he didn't have a market that he was, that he could take the product and move it, okay, then see, the result is connected to maybe, or perhaps, or chance. But we are not a production-based operation. We are an execution. We are an execution. We are an execution. operation. What do I mean? When you do the execution, the result happens. Period. Non-negotiable, non-debatable. It's going to happen every time. Remember, it's coded. It's just like you're hitting the X at the window. Bloop, it's coded. The moment you perform the execution, guys, it's going to happen, period. You cannot stop it from happening. Hit the X on the window, like really hit it. You cannot stop the window from closing. Think about that. You cannot stop the money from going into your account. When your three friends do the exact same thing, they cannot stop the money from coming to them. And guess what? You can't stop more money from coming to you. When three others open up the banks and the branches, they cannot stop the money from coming to them. Oh, guess what? The people that open up them a bank, they can't stop the money from coming to them. Oh, and you again, you cannot stop the money from coming to you. It's just like hitting the X on the window. You hit the X, close. You hit the restore button, expand or shrink. You hit the expand button, expand. You hit the Apple or the start button, menu. It's programmed, it's coded. There's no, David T. Rosen created this platform to eliminate all doubt that you are not going to receive and be able to be successful. So that's why I knew a person that ends up not being successful here is just somebody that just hung on to that's just hanging on to a lot of trepidation from the past or from what maybe they're hearing from their concentric circle. It was kind of crazy that it's always funny to me that a lot of us want to bring up how terrible racism has been, but we ain't really never been through no real hardcore racism. But I'm not here to, to be getting political. I'm making a point, whereas somebody brought up the fact about Bernie Madoff, but yet you never, you weren't one of the ones experiencing what Bernie Madoff did, okay? And guess what? Bernie Madoff was not, instituting anything on the blockchain. And so this is the security we have. You want to know the security we have? It is on the blockchain. It is encoded on the blockchain. And guys, when it's on the blockchain, it is nearly impossible because it has to be, it's not like getting verified on one computer, right? And one person is determining validation of a transaction. Okay. No, guys, it has to be validated on one computer. Now understand, this is moving within milliseconds. So even though I'm going slow with it, it's like, so it has to be validated on one computer. The same correspondence and transaction has to be validated on a second computer, a third computer, a fourth computer, a fifth computer, all the way to 10 or 12 computers, servers, if you would. It's a digital ledger that expands over 10 to 12 servers. And if at any point on any one of them servers, there's the slightest discrepancy, there's a big X that's gonna say, okay, does not register. But because this thing is coded, it's within the algorithm, what they call the autonomics of this blockchain, it is gonna perform based on the coding already embedded, that is going to perform every single time. See, your computer has embedded coding in the operating system. That's why when you do something, it knows what to do. every single time. You ever notice how you can install many different programs and apps, you know, from many different websites and many different things? And it's not all coming from Microsoft. Some may be coming from HP, some may be coming from Amazon. But when you get ready to install it, there is install mechanism and files that are coded to know how to download this on this computer, which is why, listen to me, well, back in the day, I think nowadays, you know, they make two different versions. Like they'll make a version for Apple, they'll make a version for Windows. But you could not install a Apple software on a Windows computer and vice versa. Why? The coding was not embedded within that operating system. Same thing here, guys. So, all right, got that out of the way. Let's go with this Co-op25. So with the Co-op25, okay, Co-op25, so it's basically, you know, multiplying by the 25 version. Okay. When the Coop250, okay, it's basically 10xing your amounts. So it's basically adding a 0, 10xing your amounts. So you're being multiplied by 250 as opposed to the 25. So when you do your 3 with the Co-op25, that's an ugly thing I just did. Y'all can see my screen, right? Let me get blue. Maybe blue may be easier to see. So when you do the Co-op25 and you do your 3 tokens, right? You open up your 3 digital accounts, okay? That's gonna equal to you receiving 26, I'll just do $26 to round it off, okay? So this is basically 875 times 3, you're getting 26. It's really 26.25 to be exact, okay? Now, the Co-op250, okay, when you get 3 accounts with the Co-op250, okay, you're gonna receive here 262 and some change. But this is when these 3 accounts also do the Coop250. So, question that I've gotten is, and I've gotten this multiple times, so that's why I want to break it down. I'm actually going to do a post after this. I'm going to post it on in the group. Hey, ask all your questions in the comments. That's going to be the questions. And guys, I want the smoke. I want all the questions because I'm going to address them all. I don't care if it's about something technical. I don't care if it's something about the industry, something about the company, whatever. I want all of the questions, okay? So this is your time to let it be known what your questions are, okay? Now I'm going to address all of them, okay? Now, so we guys got that. One is going by 10xing your amounts. This one here is being a regular, Co-op25. Now, if you are in the Co-op25, and of course, when you do your 3, right? That's going to be 26.25. Okay. The question is, if you're just in the 26.25, I mean, if you're just in the Co-op25, and you bring someone in that does the Coop250, but you're not in the 250 yet. Let me say that again. You're in the Co-op25, and you bring somebody that gets in at the Co-op combo. Now remember, you cannot be in the Coop250 without being over here as well. So you're automatically gonna be over here. The system won't let you to be over here and not here. So if somebody does get a part of the 250 in your genealogy, whether if you brought them in or not, but you're not in both of them, well, then you're gonna be missing this money in the 250. So this money here that's coming up in the Coop250, it's rolling up to whomever is the next person above you at the co-op combo that's receiving from both. But don't be discouraged by that, because if your money is not here, that's okay. This is why, as this money over here is accumulating, because remember, as it continues to duplicate forward, you're going to be at 38, then you're going to be at 87, then you're going to be at 249, okay? And then you're going to be at 1,170 something. Can't remember the actual number. But guys, once you're between here and here, guess what's between here and here? 250. So then you're going to be automatically upgraded to where now you're also in the Coop250. And you're still receiving from the Coop25. It's just you didn't start there, but as your money accumulated, and this goes for everybody, okay? If they're not in the 250 from the beginning, as their money accumulates in the 25, it's gonna upgrade you to the 250. And now you're receiving from both. And remember, both of these amounts. So over here, you got the 260, you have the 380, you have the 870, you have the 2490, and then you have the 5380, okay? You see how it's duplicating over here? Fast, big numbers. That's why we say when you start in both, you'll get bigger bang for your dollar. But we all know that people are gonna come in, you know, at different levels, which is okay. The bottom line is, guys, let's get the duplication started. So if this is where your money is, if this is where you're most comfortable too, because there's some people that do have the money to do both, but they want to see it work. And I mean, really, I mean, you're gonna see it work right off the jump, because as soon as you open the 3 accounts, bam, that's gonna be in your account. Okay? You're gonna assign the 3 tokens to the 3 accounts that you open, boom, 2625. Guys, why do I want people to do this right out of the gate? Because when you're putting this information or this community in front of your 3 friends, I want them to see you with a screenshot. Because this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna do the exact same thing, and they're gonna receive the exact same result, all 3 of them, okay? And as they're doing that, guess what? It moved you to here. So you already got a screenshot of this. Now you're gonna have a screenshot of that, and all 3 of them are gonna have a screenshot of this. So with you with a screenshot of this, and now your 3 friends with a screenshot of this, and you with a screenshot of that, then whoever is, you know, that's gonna be next in line, they're gonna see, man, all these people got screenshots. Okay? So what is that saying to them? This must work. But you know what, again, what we got to do, I think, okay, guys, I'm gonna tell you what I kind of sense people are doing. Guys, you're cooking people's grits. Let's not cook people's grits with this. This is just simply, hey, yo, man, just trust me on this one. Just do the same thing I did. You're only gonna be required to do this one single time. So this is not something that I'm gonna be expecting you to do over and over and over. Just do this one single time. And then, okay, part of that is you're gonna have 3 friends just do the same exact thing you did, okay? So what I'm asking you to do, or what I'm, looking for you to do, you're just gonna do the same thing. And when you do it, guys, you're gonna receive this 2625. Now, I already got my screenshot, which is what I'm showing you. You're gonna get your screenshot. But guess what? As you were doing this, I was receiving more money. I'm gonna take another screenshot. We're gonna blow this thing up. So, but did I answer that question? Because the question was, if you're just in the Coop25 and people come in at the 250, will I still be receiving this money? I mean, no, you cannot receive from something that you're not in, right? Because, I mean, think about it. I mean, if you were receiving from the 250 and you were only here, well, nobody would do this. Like, why would I, right? Right? So yeah, it's just, you know, if you're over here, don't worry, you see it's gonna accumulate. And then once it's, you know, once you're at 250, it's gonna upgrade you. And now you're receiving from both at that point. Now, the reason why people, or the reason why we say co-op combo is the best option, because now you're starting over here. Now, let me show you how the co-op 250 works. Now, in the co-op 25, if you're, basically the reason why we're saying assigning the tokens, because in the co-op 25, you are doing a PIF. PIF stands for paying it forward. So you're paying it forward for these digital banks to be active. Okay? That's how you're receiving the money instantly. That's why you know it's gonna always work, because why? Everybody's doing this. And how many times they're doing that? One time. So that's in essence what we're doing. We're paying it forward for the 3 digital banks to be active, and it's immediately gonna have us receiving 875, 875, 875. So you're gonna be doing that even with you being in the co-op combo. So you're gonna receive that. This here is when everybody's doing 1 token of the 250. So now it's when you have 3 that duplicate the co-op combo, okay, or 3 that upgraded after you, okay, because that's what happens. Because think about it. You were here, and then you became here, but your friends were here. And then you became here, and then your friends are here. And then you became here, and your friends are here. And then you became here, and your friends are here. What are you seeing? Your friends are gonna follow you. How many of your friends? Remember, 3, right? So as you upgraded over here, once you got to 250, they're gonna do what? The exact same thing. They're gonna upgrade. Now, as they come over here now, and they get to 250, that's 3 people with 250, so that's 8750 times 3, that's equaling to what? 260. So whether if you have 3 people that come in from the onset, or 3 people that came in and then upgraded after you upgraded over here, is gonna constitute this. And now all of you guys are receiving from the 250 side, where it's multiplying 380, then 870, then 2490, then 5380. And look, everyone else that's following you guys, coming after you guys, is gonna be coming over here too. So it's not just, so everyone eventually is gonna be receiving from both of them, regardless if they started through an upgrade or started from the beginning. Either way, you're gonna get to the 250. Right, if you start from the beginning, a lot of people like starting from the beginning because they're, again, from the start, you're 10xing your amounts. But yes, this is predicated on those also too, people coming in too at the 250 or the co-op combo. I'm gonna go over that one more time. But I'm gonna go over it a different way. So we're gonna say over here is your co-op wallet, your CW, okay? Is your co-op wallet. This is where all your money's gonna come, okay? So you're over in, this is the, we're gonna say this is you up here. Let's do co-op 25. Okay. And down here, we're gonna do co-op 250. So this is you here, and this is you here. Make sense? Okay, so how many accounts? See, you're paying it forward. So to how many? 3. This is the PIF. Once you do that, what's going to happen over here? Money. Okay. Now over here, okay, it's when 3 others do the 250, just like you, or have upgraded to the 250. Okay. So when you have 3 people here that do the 250, either they did it from the outset or they upgraded to it, that's when you're going to have your 260. Make sense? See, here is not the PIF. Here, everyone's getting their 1 token of 250. Now, can you do a pay it forward in the 250? You absolutely can. You absolutely can. Okay. So if you're going to do that, so you just multiply the co-op combo. So what you would do 1 of the 84, and then you would do 3 of the 250s. Why? Because you're going to pay it forward. You can do that. Go in the back office, they have the option to do that. You're going to do 1 of these of the 3, and you're going to do 1 of the 3 $25 tokens, and you're going to do 3 250 tokens. And you can pay it forward in both of these, and both of them now. So whereas you say, okay, I want to pay it forward for my 3, and they do 250, so that's going to be 750, right? Because 250 is 500 plus another 250 is 750. So you're paying it forward over here with 750, and that's going to immediately have you receiving 260. Now, if you got that network that can pay it forward, okay, like that, then so be it. A lot of companies have been doing that. Foundations and charities and churches have been doing it that way because there again, you're going to get way big bang quickly. You're going to get to those numbers very quick. Make sense? So as these numbers are coming in, they're all going right here. Boom. This number's coming right here. Boom. So when this happens, okay, what's going to happen here? They're going to receive money. You're going to receive more money. That money is saying, boom. Okay. When they do this, when the same thing happens for them, 3, they're going to receive money, 260. You're going to receive more money, 380. That money's going where? Boom. So see, even though they work independently, they all are going to be paying you right here to your co-op wallet. And when your co-op wallet is $50 or more, $50 plus, you can withdraw every single penny. When it's $50 plus, you can withdraw every single penny. $100, withdraw it. $1,000, withdraw it. $10,000, withdraw it. $100,000, withdraw it. No holds on your money. Okay. So if you have 26 in there, or 20 or 15, again, that's not 50. Okay. So anytime it's $50 or more, withdraw every single penny. So I hope that answered any questions. Of course, if this aspect didn't answer a question you have about this aspect, please note it in the comments, okay, below. I want to go ahead and close this video out because I'm going to be coming up with another video, answer some more questions, but I hope that answers the questions. If you're just in the Coop25 and you have people that come into your cooperative doing the 250, okay, you're not going to receive that money until you are in the 250. And no, you cannot be in the 250, but not be in the 25. You have to be in both. Because the system, even if you tried to register at the 250, but the system doesn't see you active here, it's not gonna let you purchase. It's gonna tell you, hey, you have to be in the co-op 25 too, or you have to purchase 3 $25 co-op tokens. Can you be in the co-op 25 and not the 250? Yes, and you receive everything that comes to you in the 250. Got it? All right, guys. That's my time. Appreciate you guys watching. Take care. We just want to see you at the top. We're going to see each and every one of you over the top.